Far out to sea, between South Africa and Antarctica, is Marion Island. Remote, windswept, and uninhabited by humans, it is home to a huge wealth of marine mammals and millions of breeding seabirds, 28 species in all, including a quarter of the world's wandering albatrosses. It is like nowhere else on Earth. But here, a battle of survival is underway of global significance. The island's delicate equilibrium has been disrupted, and an insidious threat lingers. Invasive mice, accidentally introduced by seal hunters in the early 19th century, have devastated and continue to devastate the ecology of the island. A warmer and drier climate over the last 30 years has contributed to an increase in mouse numbers on the island, devastating populations of native invertebrates. This has driven mice to find alternative food sources, resorting to mice literally eating seabird chicks, and even adults, alive. The scale and frequency of these attacks is increasing. Left unchecked, the mice are predicted to cause the local extinction of 19 of the 28 species of breeding seabirds currently found on the island. This ever-growing peril to the remarkable biodiversity of Marion Island demands an urgent response to protect its cherished seabirds, invertebrates, and plants. Urgent intervention is needed to prevent the local extinction of the wandering albatross and other species such as the sooty and grey-headed albatrosses of Marion Island. The Conservation Campaign for Marion Island aims to eradicate the invasive mice. This proven intervention provides a rare opportunity to help mend the environmental damage caused by humans and will generate immediate and long-term environmental benefits for Marion Island and its wildlife. This is a truly international effort to reclaim this globally significant island as a sanctuary for sub-Antarctic biodiversity. With the support of donors from across the globe, we will witness the transformation of an environmentally compromised island ecosystem into a thriving sanctuary.
Islands are biodiversity hotspots, and Marion Island is certainly no exception. Marion will be the largest island by far on which an attempt will be made to eradicate mice in a single exercise. The eradication strategy for Marion is simple and proven. A fleet of helicopters, guided by GPS technology and equipped with bait application buckets, will spread rodenticide bait across the entire island. This method ensures that every potential mouse territory is treated. Decades of rigorous research and over 700 successful eradication projects at other islands have resulted in a specially formulated rodenticide bait that mice find highly palatable. The bait pellets are robust enough to be dispersed from a helicopter and remain potent for long enough in the severe weather conditions that we will experience to be consumed by every single mouse. The Mouse-Free Marion Project provides an opportunity to make a real difference, to achieve an amazing conservation legacy, and you can help us achieve that.
I regard the saving and eventual restoration of Marion Island to be the single most important conservation project in the world today. As I speak to audiences around the world, I feel honoured to be able to raise awareness and funding for the Marion Mouse-Free Project. This will be the largest single eradication program the world has ever seen, and arguably the most important. Together, we can make a difference.
While the Conservation Campaign for Marion Island is a partnership between the South African Department of Forestry, Fisheries and the Environment and BirdLife South Africa, this is truly an international project with support coming from organizations and individuals all over the world. Marion is a jewel in South Africa's island crown, which, with its restoration and renewal, will have a positive impact across the Southern Ocean and beyond. Wherever you are, I invite you to give your support.
The human species is blessed with a big brain. and should be capable of making wise decisions. Ignorance may be an excuse, but sheer refusal to face facts is not. Marion Island is an important haven where populations of threatened and endangered species are able to thrive and breed. That is an undisputed fact. Marion Island symbolizes hope for the survival of many species that form an important part of the Earth's intricate and rich network of life forms. Please allow us to keep that hope alight by giving us your support.
Join us and other international donors in our mission to protect Marion Island as a global biodiversity sanctuary free of invasive mice. Your investment in this effort brings us closer to realizing an urgent, dramatic, and broad restoration of this precious island's ecosystem.